Welcome everyone, Forever Echo here. And today we are bringing you something very special. Today we are bringing you the ReDreamed monthly music jam. Every month I select a wonderful dreamer from the Vault of Vaults, and this month we selected the Impy nominated Musician of the Year, Agent RoRo. A good friend, a little brother. One who I've gotten to work many times with, so I'm trying not to be too unbiased, but RoRo, I'm glad I got to do this for you. And without further ado, I mean, seriously, so many iterations, and we're gonna dive into every single one, bit by bit. We got secret goodies all up in here. It's going to be a wonderful, wonderful jam. So, let's get it started with a remix from Sackboy XR8. This is 24/03/2023. A remix of 10/02/2022 by Asian RoRo. Let's go! That was wild. So fun. Sackboy XR8. 24/03/2023. A very fun, groovy track from one of RoRo's unfinished tracks. Always happy to see unfinished tracks get finished, because no song should ever go unfinished. Next up, in the ReDreamed Music Jam, we have an entry from Justin Art. I've never gotten an entry from Justin Art, so I'm very excited to hear this and to hear Justin Art's interpretation of the wonderful row. This is Neo 90, a remix of another unfinished song from Ro. Incomplete track into a complete modern 90s tune with rearranged notes, adding vocals and altering beats. Ooh, excited. Neo 90, Justin Art, thank you for entering the jam. Let's go! Yeah, yeah, woo, woo. Such a fun, groovy bop right there. Neo 90 from Justin Art. Thank you for entering the jam. Fantastic. Lovely stuff. Next up, Blue Chuck Taylors offers us a rendition of Tetsu. Oh, Tetsu, one of my favorites. I am familiar, very familiar with Tetsu. Such an awesome track, and I look forward to this remix. I think there's another one later on. I want to say from NA Don't quote me. Remix of Tetsu from Blue Chuck Taylors. Thank you for entering the jam. Let's do this. This section is unchanged. My good God. That right there, whoo, my goodness. Nasty. Vicious. A remix of Tetsu, and what a beautiful remix it was. Blue Chuck Taylors. Just grooving along in them shoes. Geez, in the chat. So good. Great job. Thank you for entering the jam. Oh, let's check the notes real quick. Make sure we're not missing anyone. As we okay, we're good so far. We're good. Still plenty of time because there's still plenty of entries to dive into, folks. Woo! So good so far. Now we got a remix from Shadow Wolf H, and this is a remix of Peril from the good old Ro. We are all but cogs in the system. Deep thoughts right there from Shadow Wolf H. Always delivering some good little metal beats. So I'm excited to see and hear some metal Ro. Yeah, metal Ro. It's going to trend. It's going to trend. Oh, such wonderful licks right there. And yes, Black Cat, you are correct. Skeleton with the Union jacket. Because I'm looking at the flag of the trooper on my wall, because I have an Iron Maiden flag on my wall. That was awesome stuff. Just groovy, head-banging thrash right there. Unexpected journey. So good. Wonderful stuff from Shadow Wolf H. That was systematic. A wonderful little remix right there. Next up, we have Dionisio Cardenas. Love saying that name every time. And this is a remix of Josuka. Excited to hear it. Let's go. and a lovely little loop. Wonderful, beautiful stuff. Dionisio Cardenas remix of Josuka. Groovy, awesome stuff. Next up, we got the legendary KY13 delivering us a remix of Young. And this is the good old days. And I always love hearing a good old KY jam. So I'm super excited to check this out. Good old days. Let's go. Good gracious me, oh my. Awesome, wonderful stuff. KY13 in the pantheon of goats. And what a pantheon it is. We're just all of them. All these people, they're in that pantheon. All of them. Wonderful stuff so far. My goodness, just this jam just be slapping and banging and just hitting all the right beats. That was Good Old Days from KY13. And now we're gonna be getting into the multi-entries, the wonderful, amazing tracks that we got up next. Oh, I cannot wait. First up, we got the mini renditions of the one, the only, M Molecule. This is 27/02/2023, a remix of 28/07/2019 from the dear old Ro. And I'm excited to hear the wild renditions that M Molecule are about to present us. So let's do this. my lord. That, and then it just trickles along in my ears. Whew! And molecule, just flyer. 2702-2023. And molecule, good way to start your little set, I must say. Just throwing the punches. Woo! Next up from M Molecule, we got Are You Here? Which is a remix of Are You There? From the good old Ro. A nice soft tech house remix. Ooh. Clean sound, though the original one is full of cool and rough textures everywhere. They loved it. And their second entry into the ReDreamed Music Jam, number 4. Let's go! That was a gorgeous track. So trancy and vibey. Loved it. That was Are You Here from M Molecule, a remix of Are You There? And the final entry from M Molecule in the ReDreamed Music Jam is District Grievous, which is a remix of Grief Sector, which is from one of RoRo's Nightmare little EPs. Yeah, the first Nightmare trilogy. Good track. Very familiar with it. I think I remixed it myself at one point down the road. So, yeah, a lot of good songs to remix from the wonderful Ro, and so glad to see this one getting remixed by M Molecule, who has just been delivering just some awesome beats. And excited to check this one out. M Molecule, thank you for entering in the jam. Let's do this. Nice funky tune right there. District Grievous from M Molecule. Wonderful set from one of the goats. Awesome stuff. The next set we got is from the wonderful Ted Rainbow, the mythical teddy bear himself. And this one is a remix of Tetsu, another remix. And I'm excited to hear this one and to hear Ted Rainbow's renditions of Asian RoRo. First up, we got The Flowers Turned to Iron. 2 seconds, make sure. Bloop. Okay. We're good so far. The Flowers Turned to Iron from Ted Rainbow. Thank you for entering the jam, Ted. Excited to hear your tracks. And breathe. Just that wild madness that you always expect from Ted Rainbow. So awesome how that just came in like a thunderous blaze of fury. The flower turned to iron. Awesome stuff. Just an amazing little rendition of Tetsu right there. Next up, we got a remix of Mood. This is Mood 2 from the good old Ted Rainbow. Nice. What a remix. Taking a nice, delicate, soft song and adding some heavy tones to it, but still keeping it wholesome and lighthearted, all at the same time. That was Mood 2, a sequel to Mood. Great stuff, Ted. Groovy. The last song in the Ted Rainbow set of the ReDreamed Music Jam is Tired of Sleeping, a remix of Tired. So many amazing songs in this jam. Let's keep going. Where are we? There we are. Let's go. Oh, wow. Tired is such a good, chill, like lo-fi beat, and this just brings like a whole new assortment of energy to it. Wonderful stuff. That was Tired of Sleeping. Ted Rainbow, thank you for your jam entries. Wonderful, amazing stuff. Woo! Just a hell of a jam so far. And they keep on coming, because next up in the ReDreamed Monthly Music Jam, number 4, we got N.A. More D bringing us Dreamlike Traffic, which is a remix of 24/01/2022. Let's go. Oh, the tempo, the vibes, the chill. It was so good. Just awesome stuff. Dreamlike Traffic. Next up in the Na.4 set, we got Not What You Think. It's listed as their last entry, but it's the one I put next, so is what it is. Yeah, this is a remix of 10/02/2022. Not What You Think. Headphone warning. Be prepared. Madness about to ensue. My God! The finish! The brakes! Hits you with the 1.21 gigawatts! That was wild. That was Not What You Think. Na.4. Just tasty tracks. Such good stuff. The last little entry in the set from Na.4 is Galactic Adventures, which is a remix of Unworldly / Belong. Excited to hear this. Na.4, thank you for entering all these wonderful tracks into the jam. It's been good stuff. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. you had like a little quack here at the end. That's adorable. Oh, wow. And I'm familiar with the original because I myself remixed that one for the Drascalore jam that we had. It was Space Demon at one point. Um, Galactic Adventures. I'm glad that the sci-fi theme is still there too. It's funny. Wonderful, wonderful track there. N.A. More D. Just groovy stuff. All these renditions of RoRo. God, I want more. Everyone, just if you want a good lesson in music, RoRo is always one of the great ones to remix. I mean, Keo, Black Cat, Sauceless, and Molecule. These are the type of musicians that you can always go check out and like really learn just the fundamentals of making great beats. And yeah, it's just amazing stuff. N.A. More D, a masterclass in remixing tunes right there. Incredible stuff. Thank you for entering the jam again. Moving on, we got the 5 wild beats of Brendan Boy. So strap on in, folks, because it's going to be a wild, chaotic ride as we go into Brendan land. This is crazy. Good old Brendan Boy. This first track we got in the Boy set is Nostalgia, a Brendan Boy remix. Oh, what a remix. Very nostalgic. Because that was Nostalgia, a Brendan Boy remix. So good. The energy, the waves. Next up in the Brendan Boy set, we got Spring Festival theme song. Because it's that time of year. Spring is upon us. And we can now smell the blooming flowers, enjoy the warm air. Ah, so excited that it's spring because winter sucks. And I guess they've been working on this for a while, so I'm glad they finally got around to finishing it. Spring Festival theme song, a remix of 14/08/2020. Let's do this. You really bloomed into that one, Brandon. Get it? Because it's spring festival theme song. Yeah. Uncle jokes, they're terrible. Spring festival theme song from Brendan Boy. Just bring in the vibes. Next up from Brandon, we got Virtual World Mania 2099. We're going into the future, y'all. One of Ro's unfinished songs, a remix of 24/01/2022. Just keep on rolling. Happy hardcore. Happy hardcore. Oh, the synths, the bass, the breaks. Delicious remix. Virtual World or Virtual Mania 2099. See, I was getting mixed up with the other one. Yeah. Wonderful remix. Brendan Boy, bringing the energy. Next up, from the boy himself, his fourth entry. This is Phantom Phase House, ReDreamed Jam Edits. because the other one is only 6 minutes long. I mean, I'm not going to be too much of a stickler if it's 6 minutes long. It's just I don't want like a shit ton of 10-minute long tracks. Like we got people to raid. Like I don't want to like leave Sauce's one hanging. Uh, but this is a remix of Phantom Face House. Wait, no, what? This is a remix of Question Marks House by Asian RoRo. Let's go. What a fantastic bop right there. Nice track there, Brendan. That was Phantom Phase House, ReDreamed Jam Edit. Groovy stuff. We'll check out the full version next week on Dreams Music Radio, just for the giggles. But now, oh, yes. Clear the throat. Check the notes. Got nothing going on. We leveled up. Woo! 244, y'all. The final entry from Brendan Boy. Chunky Monday Stew. Brendan Boy's dubstep edit. This is a remix of Ekro versus MC Noisy versus Black Cat Tracks. Chunky Monday Stew. Hold tight, Monday crew. Can you feel it, Monday crew? Oh, that was fire. Oh, oh, Brandon boy, dubstep edit. So chunky, so Monday, so stew, so good. Oh, damn good stuff. Brendan, boy, thank you for all your amazing entries. Okitsu, no, because we're down to the last sets. You didn't miss out on much. And of course, there's always the VOD. And welcome. It's good to see you here. Glad you can join us. Fashionably late as always. And that's why we love you. ReDreamed monthly music jam number 4. My God. It's been so fun, so amazing. Brendan Boy with some amazing entries, and we're moving it along to the final sets. And we are moving it along to the bitty black cat himself. Yes. I'm excited for some Black Cat track jams. First up from the Black Cat, we got Seclid. Seclid? Yeah. I'm going to pronounce it like that. I don't speak Brum. It's a remix of Secluded. Or Seclude? Y'all with the funny names. Enjoy the beat, everyone. What a loop. What a track from the Bitty Black Cat themselves. That was Secled, a remix of Seclude. I'll eventually get it. Amazing little remix right there, Black Cat. Now, we got another remix of the Chunky Monday Stew. More Ekro versus Noisy versus Black Cat. Let's go. Oh, and then it just comes back around. Oh, so delicious, that stew. Just so many different renditions of the recipe. Gotta love it. A remix of Ekro versus MC Noisy versus Black Cat Tracks. Chunky Monday Stew. Delicious. Good stuff. The final entry from Black Cat Tracks is a special one from Black Cat Tracks, because this is a rework of 4 tunes into one banger. A secret, special, exclusive for this special moment. RoRo, enjoy. Black Cat tracks. What a mix right there. All those different tunes flowing in so nicely together. Oh, legend. Romix from the Black Cat tracks. Well, funkin' done. Whew. Man, what a jam. What a jam. All right, before we get into the final set of tunes from the spaceman himself, I do want to hold the vote real quick. Where is... Yeah. We'll fix that all up in a moment. Let's see. Whose music also to feature? Been a great jam so far, though. Amazing stuff all around. We'll definitely be revisiting a lot of these tracks in future episodes of Dreams Music Radio. I believe I'm spelling this right. We'll double check. No E at the end. Yes. Okay. Let's throw up the poll real quick. Let y'all vote while we enjoy the final tracks. Don't want to edit. I want to hold a poll. No, not that. New poll. ReDreamed number 5. We're looking at Fenvexus. Good tracks from them. Catastrophe. Oh, spelling that wrong. YT. Okay. Nivy Art. Helicozy with Helicosi. And M. Molecule. Do not allow additional votes. Duration 10 minutes. K. Fenvexus. Catastrophe YT. Nivy Artist. Helicozy. And Molecule. Poll is live. Refresh if you do not see said poll. Let's see what next month ReDreamed Music Jam shall be. Whoop. Come on. There we go. Yeah, and it's no big deal. These jams, they're forever. They're for everyone to enjoy at any moment in life. So don't ever feel rushed to ever have to enter one within the given time frame. You come along a jam and you're interested in that happened like years ago, just do it. If it inspires you, that's great. That's what the beauty of dreams is. Being inspired to do amazing shit. Like hold a ReDreamed monthly music jam and giving amazing artists the spotlight for so many dreamers to dive into and enjoy. Which brings us to our final set. Bro, I'm so glad I've gotten to be your friend over these last few years, and I'm so glad we've gotten to make music together. I'm so glad we got to do this little jam. I've enjoyed every single song, and I've enjoyed going through your songs and remixing a few. Like this one. which is a remix of the first ever Acro collab. Ladies and gentlemen, Found in the Void, round 2. Fight! Can you feel it? Can you feel the energy? Found in the Void, round 2, Mr. Casey Jones. Thank you for the raid. As a fellow Jones, much appreciated. Welcome everyone to the ReDreamed Monthly Music Jam number 4. Every month we highlight a wonderful artist and remix their wonderful songs. This month's was RoRo, and we just listened to this wonderful track from some spaceman. And now, next up, we got a remix of Mood. This is RoRo Make That Happy Beat. Salsa Squad! We'll be rating you soon. The Mood since day one, y'all. The kangaroo kid was going to be a bright star. To my little bro, Echo for life! So come on, RoRo, make that happy beat. The Mood. Good little jam right there. Hopefully everyone's feeling nice and chilled now, because it's time to just crank it up a little bit. The next entry is Brother, because that's the joys about working with your brother. You get to go on to do some pretty rad things together. Taste the chemical reactions. thrown hastily together within pretty much a day. My plan was to finish it on Thursday, but my stomach said no. We ain't doing anything on Thursday. But I'm glad I got to finish it because it turned out to be a really fun, funky track. Brother, a remix of 1708-2021. Now then, we're going to finish it off with something special, y'all. Because it can't be a RoRo jam without some RoRo. And without RoRo, there would be no Ecro. This isn't a remix of a RoRo jam. No. This is a remix of Umbral Enti, Angels. And if you're not familiar with that song, go check it out. Because it is a straight fire banger of a track. And what did me and RoRo do? We asked the question, why do angels fly? Let's go.
Let's go.
Forever Echo, Asian RoRo, Ekro. And we hope to see y'all again very soon. Because we love making beats and we love melting your face! Why do angels fly? The newest single from that cosmic duo, Ekro. Wait for it! What a funkin' jam. My goodness. This one did not disappoint. And next month has been decided. M-Molecule will be the next spotlight for the ReDreamed Monthly Music Jam number 5. So I will be putting that collection together here in the next coming days, so stay tuned for that. 1 month, which will probably be, hold on, let me look at calendars and dates and stuff. Probably April 22nd or the 29th. One of those 2 dates might suffice. We'll see how it rolls. But to all the wonderful dreamers who entered into this jam and gave honor to Asian RoRo, thank you so much for entering. Amazing tracks everywhere. It's never too late to enter yourself, so always feel free to dive into any of these vaults, any of these past ReDreamed music jams, and enjoy. Feel the creativity and reimagine these songs. This is how I got my start. And I love remixing RoRo beats. I've remixed several, and it's always a treat. And RoRo, I'm, again, always happy that I've been able to kind of give you the love and support that you so rightfully deserve, because you are an amazing musician, and you're going to go on to do great things, my friend. MP nominated Musician of the Year, Asian RoRo. Tomorrow is all those wonderful MP awards stuff going on with Media Molecule, so stay tuned for that stream. There you go, MM. I'm plugging you. Giggity. But it's been a wonderful jam. I look forward to next month's jam. I look forward to next week's DMR, episode 20. It's going to be righteous. I'm ready for a nap. Yeah, it's 6 a.m. for RoRo. It's 1 p.m. for me. I need a nap. Thank you, everyone who watched today. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for all the love in the chats. Thank you for stopping by. Don't go too far, because we will be raiding Sauce's one here shortly, who is going to be holding the always fun, always amazing Mamiya Jams. So if you have a hard time making songs within a month, try making songs within an hour. That's the fun and beauty of the Mamiya Jams. Oh, it will be fun. I'm a little sleepy for them. Last week I had all the energy, and delivered Nightlight. Stay tuned, folks. Sauceless Ones, Mamiya Jams, coming up soon. Stay tuned for the raid. Thank you, everyone, for watching. This is the Spaceman, showing y'all love. Take care. Have a great rest of your day.